it started breaking down to the younger generations that were in their like 20s, maybe late 20s, early 30s. So it took the interest started becoming at an early age until now. It's like everybody's affected by it because everybody has their own opinion. And I've seen kids, as young as 13 years old talking about the motherfucking border. Like, nigga, you 13 years old. Like, you don't even know how to fucking spell shit.
It's because the schools,
and then now that
schools
are
talking about it. But yeah, I remember that it was it was weird. I remember when I first turned 18, my first time I voted. I don't remember who was running. I don't even remember what year it was, but I remember when I did vote. There was adults in my in my life at the time that were like, "Hey man, make sure you go out and vote or whatever." And I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." So I went out and voted. And I know I voted for the Democratic nominee, but afterwards, like I think this is when they first started giving out those little ribbons. Yeah, like hey, I voted, and you take a picture and post it or whatever. And I took a picture and I sent it to the main person that was telling me to go make sure I go out and vote. And then they text me back and they were like, "Hey," I'm like, "That's great." They were like, "That's great. Do you mind if I ask who you voted for?" And then like I remember feeling like that's weird. Like, why would you ask me that? That's not something that people do. Like, you don't tell people who you voted for. You just vote and then that be it. I'm like, and even when I responded, I was like, well, I could tell you who I didn't vote for, and then because I'm like, it still felt weird. And then from that point, I felt like it started becoming more of a thing where like it was okay to be the topic of conversation of who you vote for and stuff like that. But before then, I don't remember ever seeing it be discussed like openly amongst people who weren't extremely close with each other.
But do you think it's good in a way that more of young people are starting to get up to date on politics before they turn 18 to where they have to start learning at that age, or it need to become relevant for them at that age? Because when I first started voting, as soon as you walk in, here this flyer, go vote for all these people. Hit 35, hit 34, hit 2. We trying to get number 2 in there, whether it's Tony Prepwinkle or whoever the case may be. Back in the day, like that's who,
I think it's good that the younger people are aware of it and being educated in it. But the drawback of it is majority of the time they're not getting unbiased information, and they're being, I guess you can say they're being brainwashed or they're being coached, and
they ain't got to worry about bills yet. They don't got to worry about paying bills, and
they're being groomed into voting for a particular party versus being educated on how to vote based on your interests and the things that you care about. And that's the issue that I take with the young people being, not even, I don't even want to word it like take issue with them being educated in voting, because that's dumb.
I mean, but
just I don't like the grooming aspect of we're molding Democrats. Just like the groups are the young Republicans and stuff that they got in the Ivy League schools and stuff. It's like you're molding a potential voter instead of just educating.
Because the reason why I ask that is because now we have so many different ways to make money, social media, all these platforms, and you're getting these people that are getting millions and millions of followers and views, and they're getting a following, whoever you follow online, social media person. But then it could make or break how you make money, whether if you say you right or left.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just like with this channel. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of Democrats watching this.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you motherfuckers now, don't be watching for results because I might be running.
They all trash.
If the motherfucking, if the figures come in right, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go smack a red
as soon as I can do insider voting.
On how, hey, nigga, I'm going to go get me some of that insider trader information. Man. And you can talk all the shit that you want about me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be the first politician that you can talk shit about, and I'm going to agree with you.
Well, you goddamn right.
I want to do insider trading.
I sure the fuck did. Go like, Democrats wasn't paid shit. Yeah. Like, fuck what the fuck you talking about?
I do. Underwater and everything.
Right.
And some people don't even talk about it. Like
nigga, how many niggas you know got a dolphin in their swimming pool?
Oh man, like.
But with the I guess it's a good related topic as far as the young people and how they're being molded and stuff. It's a big issue going on in like colleges with the frats and stuff.
Yeah, the whole
and you know they're doing this hazing and stuff, and it's like a lot of people are, you know, I feel like it's always been a thing where people were getting hurt and you know and mishaps and stuff, and they take it too far, and then, but you know they would cover it up and they'd be like, oh yeah, okay, look, hey, this is just a part of the process. You know, you want to be a part of us. This is what you got to go through. But now it's being exposed more and more. Was just like, yo, y'all actually hurting people.
Oh yeah,
it's going further than you know the movies we see where the you know the frats they make the guys get like run through campus butt naked or little shit like that, and it's like now they like beating dudes up and like sending people to the hospital and you know it's getting ridiculous.
You supposed to swear your oath and not say nothing, take it to the grave, and now you a frat brother or whichever fraternity you want to be with. And then it's even worse on the girls. Like
you've heard about the stuff that happened in the sororities and stuff?
Well? I mean, a little bit. I just see all the stuff that's going on with the migrants, but I know it can get, you know, that college life. You chasing that high, you chasing that trying to be somebody, trying to be a part of, you know, the organization, the HBCUs or whatever the case may be, you know, those frat houses, you know.
Shit, I went to fucking college and I wasn't even enrolled in that motherfucker. We partied the first month wasn't nothing but a party.
Oh yeah,
and I had went down there with my guy to help him get set up. And it was like maybe 2-3 weeks later, I wound up leaving. Like I should have went to college.
Yeah, but do you think it gets so bad because you have these rich family that pay all these money to these colleges and stuff? Like what the scandal that went on with the girl, I think it was Harvard or Phoenix or something, where the girl was paying the I don't know if it was the
actress.
Yeah, the actress. Yeah. And she was paying all that money and all the other stuff, and then, you know, is she still going there? Did she make it all the way through?
No, I don't think I don't think money or celebrity got anything to do with it. I feel like it's just a bunch of dudes.
But some of those frat guys do be like, I know such and such. And
yeah, I mean, they use it, you know.
Like you say, I can ruin your life. And, you know, I'm just in college. Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, but it's more of like a power thing. And, like, you want to have control over another person. And I'm like, and I get the aspect of they want to break people's ego, which is what, like, the pledging process was, you know, initially supposed to be. Like, hey, you break your ego down and then build you back up as a better person. I get that, but now it's like, I can't even say now because it's been going on forever. But it's like it's gone past breaking down egos and you breaking people's, you know, manhood down and breaking their physical bodies down, and it's just, I feel like it's something that needs to be changed. And the universities and they I feel like it's no way that they don't know about it, and they're just allowing the stuff to go on.
Well, that goes back to your earlier point of tribalism, and this is just another form of it. It's like, because once you're in college and you go through all those things and you, whatever fraternity or sorority, supposedly afterwards you're supposed to look out for those people. So that within itself right there is like, well, you joining a tribe.
You get the stamp on the arm.
Right.
Yeah, oh, man. Yeah.
I'm like, that was a thing that I wanted to do as like a part of the college, you know, experience. It's like, when I did want to go to college, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college and pledge a frat, because I feel like the brotherhood part of it is something that, you know, can be extremely valuable, especially once you graduate and then you got connections, and then you apply to, like, you know, say you get a law degree or something, you apply to a law firm, and then you happen to see, you know, that the person doing your interview got the, you know, the same frat ring on, and he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then, you know, now you
in there for sure.
Right, now you in there.
Yeah. So, and that's what a lot of them used it for, networking.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something that should be admired and upheld in a very respectable manner.